Hey Kyle, hopefully you can hear this. I am going to do a little, just a brief video on why I think you should margin trade as well as gamble or whatever with Bitcoin. Because why just do one when you can do both? In this one, you have a lot of control over the results. So, uh, as you can see here, you can set the zoom to a week, set candlesticks, how thick they are every 30 minutes, even on a week that's too much, 4 hours. So this guy's going down if you look at it on this chart. But if you look at these, they're called Bollinger Bands, these blue lines. If you look at them, that's where an algorithm created by a guy named Bollinger, I guess, predicted price. So if you look at it, yeah, price is probably going to go down. So I'm fucked because my position is long. I'm down about zero point zero 0.07. Bitcoin zero point zero 0.01 is $5. So I'm down about, four, 350, something like that. Anyway, but if we look at the 6 hour with a 5 minute candlesticks, looks like it might go up. See this middle thing right here? That's the average. Now Bollinger says, oh, it's going to go up, which, you look at the volume and all that shit, and look at the money. This is a cumulative sum of the Bitcoins on sell orders and on the buy orders. It's a kind of counterintuitive. If you're on a long, meaning you think that the price is going to go up, you want more money on the sell orders because the more sell orders, the more people buy. Obviously, people click on this and buy it. If I wanted to buy it, I'd click on it, margin buy. I don't have enough money to buy that much. I could just hit one to get it at that price, margin buy. Not gonna do it though. Sell is the same way. If you think the price is gonna go down, you want more money stacked on the buy orders. And as you can see, this is just one page. It goes on and on and on and on. But it gives you the total up here of Bitcoin, the total of Monero, which is the coin that I'm on right now. And this is a hot coin right now because I guess there's a thing called the dark net where people can buy illegal drugs online, and one of the markets is now accepting this coin, and that's the kind of insider info that really helps out as a trader. If you don't know anything about these lines or anything, but you got a little insider info like that was how I was able to make $50 off of this one of these two pumps. I think it was this one. But as you can see, right when the people found out, oh shit, this market is taking this money, the utility of this coin just increased by a lot. People started putting money into it. If you would have bought low right here, if you would have bought right here and sold right here, that's 0.09. This is 0.04. You would have easily doubled your money. Easily. You put and the thing is you get to see right here the whole time how much your unrealized profit or loss is. Right now I'm at a loss of, yeah, right there. There's my lending fees. Obviously, I didn't go out and buy Monero. I'm doing it on a margin, so I have to borrow it from somebody. But the lending fees are very negligible, especially if you compare it to this. This is like fractions of a fraction of a penny. So there's that. But anyway, so see the market depth on the buy orders is just huge. It would take a lot of shifting of money to to take that away, but it could easily happen. So now I look at these buys and I look at the big ones because they're the ones that really matter. If there's a whole Bitcoin over here, that means that's a pretty big buy. See, there's not very many people that are buying with multiple Bitcoins, just because that's not a smart way to buy. It's not smart to go all in. It's smart to go like halfway in, and then the price lowers a little bit more, then you go in a little bit more, then the price lowers a little bit more, then you go in a little bit more, then the price goes down a lot, and you go all in, and then hopefully the price rises. That's how these guys play the game, at least. Uh, Obviously, would do the opposite for a short sell. See, a short sell, let me explain it real first. A long sell is you buy the coin at a higher price than what everyone's paying for it. So a long sell, I would have to buy it at 668. As you can see, there's people selling it for 667. Yeah, you could do that. That's probably the smarter way to do it. But this thing doesn't always update automatically, which is kind of annoying. But this, and especially this bar right here, this updates pretty religiously. So that one is a good one to watch. So does this. And you can throttle if you're sitting there at the tip of your seat, you can throttle your updates every 1 second. That's what I do when I'm sitting down trading. It's way easier to trade at a computer too. But there's 3 ways to trade. There's the set and forget method, where you're just like, okay, you would want to look at it like a week. If you're just going to set and forget, let's pick another coin. Let's pick Factum. Okay, craziness. So say you're at the present moment and you're like, well, I want to see more of this coin. What's it been doing? Let's get the candlesticks a little bit bigger so we can actually see what's going on. 1-day candlesticks over a month. It looks like it's raising. A lot of people made money off this coin. I remember hearing people talk about it. I was one of them. I didn't make a lot, but looks like it's going down now. But the 1 month view can be more or less insightful than, say, the 6-hour view. But it looks like in general it's going down. Look at the Fibonacci level. When the Fibonacci level hits 0, you go to the 50% mark, and at that line, something is going to happen. Fibonacci says. Whether it goes up or down, he doesn't say, but he says at these levels, at these Fibonacci levels, something is likely going to happen. And it's weird how true that is. I mean, coincidence or not, it usually kind of lines up with a big sell or a big buy. Not always, but that's something to look at in your toolbox. You got these 2. That's another video. But yeah, if I had the gumption, I'd put some money on here and short sell this because I think it's going to go down. Money's probably all on this side. Yeah. Look at that market depth on the sell side. Yeah, these sells, the big ones. There's some big buys, big sells. Yeah, so this one is kind of iffy. See, it's going up a little bit. But back to my coin. Oh. Sorry, I just got mail delivered to me. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, brother. So the thing is, why you should do this in unison with with sports trading, whatever you call it, is because I can get out of this deal anytime I want. I'm not locked into it. It's not like, okay, either you win or you lose. With margin trading, you can win or lose a little bit or a lot. And you can also set stops, and you can just do a lot with them. Like, okay, let me zoom in. Last thing, here's what I'm going to do because I'm sick and tired of sitting here looking at the screen all day. Let's see, I bought at around 6.7. So I want to sell at a higher level than that. And I think there's a good chance to get up to 0.00676. So I'm going to go to 0.00676. And I am going to sell my whole stash of borrowed coin. Paste it in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, 0.1. So I should get 0.4 back. Not sure exactly how much of that will actually be mine since it's on margin. I forget. But I started off with like 0.1 something. I don't know. But I bet you I get I'm up to 0.1. I bet you I make $50 off this deal. If it goes up to that price, yeah. And I'll check on it regularly to see where it's at. So if I need to, so it'll automatically liquidate me if it goes down to this price. So that's nice. If the price just bottoms out, it'll automatically liquidate me because it doesn't want me to lose. It doesn't want me to owe them money. Uh, anyway, so this little guy right here, I can get in and out of a deal whenever I want. You're not locked into it like you are with a game, uh, like putting money on a game. And you can just check periodically and see, or set a limit that you think it will achieve. And if we look historically, last thing, I know I keep saying that, I think it's gonna rise. I think it could rise like up to here. I might be an idiot for setting my sell limit so low. I might regret that if it pops up real high, which looking at this, it might do. I don't know. But it might also tank. But this could also be fake money. All you have to do is click a few buttons to put all this money over to this side and fake people out. So they do that. They fake people out. They want them to sell their coin. They're smoking them out. They're smoking them out. They're smoking them out. They're making them think, oh shit, it's going the other way. It's going the other way. They're smoking them out. They're smoking out the newbies. I was one of those guys. They're smoking them out. They're making them sell short because of all that money over there. But that's fake, I believe. That's my opinion. I think honestly, it's going to grow. This is obviously a large area under the curve compared to that. In the buy order, boom, 48 against the sell, 39. Yeah, we got some buys. See these guys that freaked out buying? They shouldn't have done that. Because, well, maybe they're just trying to get out of a bad sale and cut their losses, but I see the price going, ooh, 200. There's the money right there. I bet you have a positive amount pretty soon. Uh, yeah, that number's gonna go up if it keeps going up, obviously. Man, I'd love to have you see me in the green, in the positive. If some more people just buy real quick, that will happen. Yeah, this guy sold 49 and 100. He was probably thinking it was going to go down, but he was wrong. So he sold and cut his losses. And these guys, they're just doing a little bit at a time. They're trying to fish out these guys so they sell their Bitcoin so they can buy it at a better price and make more money. See, while I bought down here, these guys that are just now getting into it obviously want to buy as low as they can. And this is a very volatile coin right now, so literally anything could happen. Wow, this guy just paid 4.5 Bitcoin. That's like 6, 12, 18. That's like $3,000, man. This guy put $3,000 on it. That probably put me in the green or close to it. Let me refresh this because my computer with Chrome kind of needs that refresh every now and then. Anyway, it's not so much volume as it is price. The price is really what matters. The price. The volume, the price is directed by the volume. So, yeah, they're connected, but it's really the price. So, this jackass just short sold for a really low price comparatively. But I bet you the buyers on this side, I bet you people will buy it back. They see it rising, and hopefully we get to my uh point 676, 673. We're pretty damn close. Am I in the green? No. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Kyle. I'm scared. Anyway, this video is taking enough of your time, but if you have any questions, I would love to answer them because I think if we both if we both build up our money on this, uh, then we can collaborate together, which is what people do on here. Off, like, these guys probably have each other's phone numbers and are probably like, all right, let's fake them out, shift all our money to buy orders that nobody's gonna buy. I mean, you got to do it. It's got to pretty much be in the order. You can't sit there and, you know, buy that, or you can, but anyway, there's a lot to it, and I'm just waking up, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But anyway, dude, the main point of it being is, boom, you can get out and only lose a few cents. You're not in all the way or not, but you can also see very fast profits, very fast, or very fast losses. But anyway, it would be a good supplement to your skill set if you could learn to trade effectively. And most people trade on emotion. If you learn to not trade on emotion and read other people's emotions, then you'll be a good trader. Because, yeah, anyway, hope this helped. Hope it's not too long. Have a good day. Uh, Awkward silence while I try to close this out. And there she is.